What's good, brodies? In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to make button activated doors. They work just like this. You can open them, you can press it, you can close it. Nice and simple. Works flawlessly. We're going to teach you how to do it. Let's go. Alright, so just like any other tutorial, we're going to go put down a part. We're going to scale it up because this is going to be our door. It's going to be our door. If you already have a door model, go ahead and use it. Then we're going to duplicate it to the side using Shift-C. Scale it down because this is going to be our wires. The second one's going to be how high it goes up, so I want to go just here, okay? I'm going to select the both using shift click. I'm going to press G, and I want to select side front from the texture. Transparency has to be set to -500. And then the second repeat is going to be how fast it goes. So I want this door pretty slow. We're going to set it to 3. Then, because we want to go from down to up, you are going to go to this, repeat, we want to set that to 1. Keep this 2, set this to 1. Alright, now what we're going to do is, we're going to duplicate this first wire using Shift-C, we're going to bring it up. I like to bring it up, but it doesn't matter where it is. If you press G to open up your texture tool, you see this first repeat, you're going to set that to 4. If it's not 4, then this won't work. Also give it a specific color, doesn't matter what it is, just as long as it's color. Now, select it all using Shift click, and then press Shift G to group it all together. Now we're going to use WC in the chat, and notice how there's a connection, but it doesn't work. This is because we need to program a button for it to open. So let's do that. So for the button model, we're going to use the new part tool by pressing J. We're going to go down to the cylinder, and we're going to select that, like that. We're going to flip it this way, so it's straight. I'm going to flatten it out, and I'm going to make it just a bit smaller. Like that. Perfect. Then I'm going to duplicate it upwards, and I'm going to scale it again just a bit. I'm going to flatten it just a little bit. Perfect. Now, what we got to do is, we're going to duplicate this, bring it to the side, duplicate again, bring it down just a little. Done. Now select these two, and obviously side front just like usual, -500. We're going to make the button go from up to down, so make the top one 1. We also want this pretty fast, so let's make it something like 0.3. Now, we're going to take this again, and we're going to get this as a red color, okay? And now, instead of putting 4 on this, we're going to put a 3. This sends out a signal, this receives the signal, okay? And if we take this, and this, and the button itself, we're going to group this together, use !WC. Now, if we push the button, it will now open. Nice and simple. Now, everybody knows this, but we love sounds, okay? So, I'm going to put all the sound IDs that are needed on screen, and I'm going to just input them in, okay? No problems. So, this is going to be the button one. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let's test. That's the button noise. This one's going to be the gate opening noise, and it's going to be like this. There we go. That's the gate opening. Let's test it out. Done. Now, this one is going to be the noise to close the gate. So, let's try that. There we go. Now, what I like to do is, if you press Shift-T inside of a group, you can open it up individually as parts. Now, we're going to select all of the wiring. We're going to use K, and then turn off the collision. We're going to press N, and make the transparency 1. Done. Now, interactable button that opens and closes the gate. Nice and simple. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. Hope you learned something new, and have a good day.